Food for thought. Pun intended. Absolutely fucking intended. Europe's on fire. Not like Metallica at any stadium concert doing their third encore. Not like me after 8 pints of lager and half a bottle of Jack Daniels on the dance floor. On fire. No, it's literally on fire. The peasants are revolting. More importantly, it's the farmers. The farmers of Europe revolting. Started in Holland. Land grab by the EU. Trying to take 3,000 of the most productive farms in the world. The EU and its unelected leadership, sponsored by the World Economic Forum, following the globalist agenda, wants to grab 18% of Europe's land and turn it into natural forests and parks. Sounds great, doesn't it? What happens if you take 18% of all the farmland in Europe? Is it going to affect the food chain? Quite definitely it fucking is. And what you're going to grow on that farmland? Genetically modified crops. I tell you right now, there's no way I'm having anything stuck in my arm ever again. But some of these people, you know, multi-billionaires and the like, are talking about modifying your crops. And if people won't take injections for the good of the planet and the like, they'll put it in your food chain. So the farmers, like I say, Berlin, you know, the heavy metal thunder rolled into Berlin. Mostly peaceful, filled the capital with tractors, farmers revolting. We've had the Dutch, the Belgians are at it now. In Brussels, not happy again. You know, they're hitting the farmers. Farmers for me and truckers are working class. Working class people. If farmers and truckers are protesting, there's something seriously wrong going wrong on the planet, isn't there? We had the Freedom Convoy in Canada. Outcome's not decided of that yet. Basically, truckers said, no, we've had enough of all this crap. And they were made out to be some sort of, I don't know, military organisation making a coup or whatever. You know, the hate was poured on them from a certain Canadian Prime Minister. But yeah, farmers revolting. We know the French love a good fight, don't we? A good protest. And good on them. Good on them. It's about time everyone else got on board. French farmers have laid siege to Paris. Yeah? All the motorways, entrances to Paris. Not literally. The people of Paris aren't going to starve. But they've said enough. We're not taking this shit. Shit being an appropriate word. So tractors everywhere. The police have put up barriers. Have you seen the size of some of these fucking tractors? Rolling over the top of fencing and barriers. They can't be stopped. Paris centre. Excuse my French. Excuse my French and knowledge. I believe it's the Champs-Élysées or something similar. The road leading up to the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah. You won't have seen this from our popular news outlets, but the sides of the road stacked with bales of hay. Yeah. 3-4 times my height. Bales of hay. The French farmers, along with the Belgian farmers, have been muck spreading. Manure. Shit. Yeah. Police stations and the like. Motorways and the like. Dumping manure. They fucked off. They're not taking this shit, pun intended, anymore. Like I say, for me, I'm right behind them all. Now, not all farmers are like the Dutch. You know, the best farms in the world. Some is less productive, etc., and needs to come into the modern world. However, they're all having a go. And it's not just them countries I mentioned either. I believe it's happening in Poland, Hungary. Yeah, this revolt is starting. Yeah, the people have had enough. And the farmers are doing a very good job of disrupting things and bringing people's attention. Obviously not through the media, because we don't get that, do we? We don't see it. We didn't see the Dutch farmers, very little of the German farmers, and I bet we don't see the French. I bet we don't see the Champs-Élysées road leading up to the Arc de Triomphe. Here's the thing I was thinking. Imagine Paris, how it is, because it is a volatile place and has been for a good few years. Imagine if people started setting them bales on fire. Now that would be a catastrophe. That would be a catastrophe. And I'm not suggesting anyone does. I just thought, you know, that'd be naughty, that. Because I doubt very much whether the authorities could deal with it. So I'm just going to leave it there now, guys. Yeah, Europe on fire. Like I said, like me on the dance floor. But in all seriousness, thanks for your continued support. God bless you all. Thinking of those 300 and growing 1,000+ people on the streets. Thinking of all the people who do unpaid work, caring for their loved ones. And anyone else who's struggling in life. God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.